All right, welcome to TheDayIsOurz channel. I'm your host, Johnny Utah, and it is Wednesday, April 24th. Whew, I got another solid workout in here today. I actually ended up getting up a little bit later than normal. Arlene, he actually struggled a little bit last night, so he woke up at like midnight, was up till like 1. And then he woke up exactly at like 5 o'clock. So I like picked him up, put him in the bed with us, and I had a choice to make. Do I just start my workout early, or do I roll the dice and try to sleep in until that 6 o'clock time frame? Well, I rolled the dice, but unfortunately I woke up at like 6:10. Instead of like 5:55, to get my workout started at 6. So I ended up getting my workout started at like 6:15, 6:20. So I really lost about 15-20 minutes of workout time this morning. But still had a really solid workout. Put in some great numbers considering that I was missing about like 15-20 minutes of workout time. So let's go ahead and jump right into those numbers here. So steps today have completed 11,412, which is relatively low to what I've been keeping it, but considering that I'm missing about 15 to 20 minutes of walking essentially, because I cut it, most of this cut into my cool down walk. So meaning I just didn't get a lot of cool down walk time. And so usually I'm right around like 13, 14,000, sometimes I've been around that 12,000 mark. So 11,000, nothing to scoff at. I still feel really good about that number. Anything above 10,000, right? I think the recommended amount of steps you need to take a day is just about 10,000. So I'm able to hit that without like even thinking about it. Even like on an off day like today, I'm hitting that. So I have my personal goal every day is set to 25,000. And I'll feel really good if I could hit that. And so we have a lot of work to get to that 25,000 mark. As far as intake, same as actually yesterday. This is the last Atkins milk chocolate delight that I have. So the last time I have to do this, and then it is straight on to the muscle milk. I'm so excited. Muscle milk tastes so good. This is not like terrible, like it's drinkable. But it's not necessarily the best flavor. I definitely think the muscle milk tastes really good. That and Fairlife tastes really good as well. And then obviously, because I'm doing the Atkins, I'm absolutely pairing that with the Fit Crunch. This one's going to be the chocolate peanut butter one. For whatever reason, Atkins just tastes better with Fit Crunch than like the Pure Protein bar or even the Quest bars that I have. I don't know if it's just the flavorings or whatever. It tastes much better when I pair it with Fit Crunch. So I absolutely love that. But when I switch to muscle milk, it doesn't matter what bar I have. I can have my Pure Protein, I can have my Quest bar, I can have my Fit Crunch, and that muscle milk tastes really good. Same thing with Fairlife. All right, let's go ahead and jump to the other side of the numbers here. So activity minutes, 135. So that's actually about 10 minutes shy of what my goal is 145. And I did get up late, right? So I'm missing about 15 to 20 minutes of work. Adding that there would have been able to actually get my workout all the way up to about 145 to 150 minutes, just give or take. So feel a little bit down about that, but I mean, it is what it is, right? You're gonna have some days where you're on top of your game, and you're gonna have some days where you're not. And as a new father, like, listen, sleep, it's a premium here. So I chose to sleep from 5 to hopefully like 5:55, 6 o'clock. I ended up getting up at 6:10. Oh well. So I got my workout started late. It is what it is. There's no crying in baseball. So just means that you got to put in work. And speaking of putting in the work, 1,134 activity calories burned. So I was actually able to hit that metric of all metrics. And even when I get up normally, I had a day where I was like over 14,000, over 145 activity minutes, and I still was below that 1,100. So I will say this, since started taking out the what is it, Woke AF pre-workout, I've definitely felt like I have really been able to get these workouts hit these workouts with a lot more intensity. So I'm getting a lot more reps in. I'm pushing a lot harder than what I've normally been, and I have to really credit that to the Woke AF pre-workout. That has been a really game changer, at least for me. I didn't like the flavor at first, but one thing that I've noticed, the less water I put in, the better the flavor tastes. So I started like the first time with like 8.5 ounces. The second time I did it with like 6.5, and today I did it at 6 ounces, and it actually tasted just fine. So I was like, okay, well, I could do this as long as it tastes good. That's all I care about, guys. Is like, if it tastes good, I'm good with it. If it tastes bad, then I got to figure something out, because then I'm not going to be motivated to do it, right? And that's the goal, right? You have to find things that taste good, that work with your workout. All right, and then going off to the last stat here, sleep score. So I went to bed about 10:15. And today it actually recorded my score pretty accurately. It said I was in bed at 10:25, or at least asleep by 10:25, which is accurate because I crashed. I really crashed. I was tired. I was ready to get some sleep, and I wanted to try to get this sleep score up. So it said I woke up at 11:37, and that's when Arlan was awake. I mean, he was a little turkey. He was up multiple times. I don't think it recorded every time that he was up, because he was definitely up a few times last night, and he was just playing. He's gotten to the stage where he is just like climbing and then, you know, patting, and he sits on my face, and I'm like, dude, kid, please get off of me, go to sleep. And so, you know, like I said, sleep is a luxury in this house. So but it gave me 6 hours and 43 minutes of sleep. It said I woke up at 5:56. I didn't get up until like 6:10, like literally on the dot. I was out of bed at 6:10. So maybe my body was just starting to wake up at that point. But 6 hours, 43 minutes gave me a score of 83. Good. 5 sleep cycles. That's okay. I want to keep that between 3 and 4, but 5 is okay. Wakefulness 6%. I definitely don't feel like that was correct, but at least it's below the 10%, so I'll take a win when I see it. Physical recovery back up to 63%, so that's great. Mental recovery is up from yesterday, but down overall from what it normally is, so 74. Usually it's in the 80s, and so that's okay. I definitely feel pretty recovered today. Like mentally, I know I got up late, but I was definitely focused, ready to attack the day, and I had a really, really solid workout. Yes, it was a little bit shorter than what I would have liked, but hey, you know, I still had a solid workout. All right, and then with that here, we always want to hear how you guys did in the morning. So how did your morning go? Leave your comments below. How do your numbers compare to my numbers? Did you accomplish the goals that you set out to hit this morning? You know, I have my 3 metrics that I like to hit, which are steps, activity minutes, and activity calories burned. What are your metrics that you like to hit? Let us know, comment below. And if you're a Nighthawk, someone who works out later in the evening, of course we want to hear from you guys too. You guys always have my respect coming in from a long days of work. And instead of just sitting back relaxing, you go out and you pump that iron and you put in another 2-hour workout to finish off your day. That, like I said, it would be very difficult for me to try to do that. And eventually I'm gonna try to do it, but man, that just, maybe it's because I have a baby and sleep is a premium. That just sounds like it terrifies me. But like I said, you guys always have my respect, and so we always want to hear from you guys as well. And with that here, please like, subscribe, share the video. We want to build a positivity community, people who either want to lose weight, gain weight, or just become mentally healthy or physically healthy, just wants to live a better lifestyle. So I say the hardest part about any kind of journey where you're trying to better yourself is just doing it alone. And here you don't have to do it alone. Join our community and, you know, engage in our activities so we can all do it together. Like I always say, if we're going to do this, we're going to do this together. Well, with that here, I'm going to go ahead and attack the rest of my day. I feel like I want to catch up a little bit, so I'm going to probably pump up some more workouts here before I have to start my shift at 11. So with that, it's Johnny Utah out, and have a good morning.